The Uncanny Valley robot problem.
Totally.
Okay, I believe we're live.
Oh,
Hello
guys, I
there,
think this might
Internet.
be fun.
Hello, internebs, nuts.
2 seconds in, F-bomb.
I mixed interwebs and internet, and I said internet.
Internets.
I love the internebs.
Okay. Visit site. Visit site. Come on, you damn thing. There you go. I did.
We need something to cover that with. So I'll add another image.
Spells. Spell list 57. Or should I go to 58? Okay, here we go. I should use the priest tier 1 and tier 2, right?
Yeah, tier 1 and tier 2. You need to pick
For
one more of
priest.
each.
Okay. I got Cure Wounds. I got Shield of Faith, and I got Turn Undead. Oh shit.
Oh, not the orc. Not the orc lady.
I'm creating these to cover the map up, so I'm going to use
Bring
the
back
dwarf.
bring back the elf lady. She was so nice.
I'm bringing back the elf lady. She's my favorite.
Look, I'm just saying, I still got the Ungoliant in tow.
Yeah, I know I need to get you Ungoliant titties, but we haven't. I'm saving that for the next One Ring session, which hopefully we one day get to play it again.
Yeah, I miss One Ring. I'm not gonna lie.
It's such a good system.
Yeah. Whatever will become of Orodreth's drug empire.
I haven't really done much for the Drug Empire yet. You know what's
gotta
really pissing
supply.
me off right now, guys?
What's that?
My character's carrying Flint and Steel.
Mine too.
Mine too.
I hate it.
Flint and steel.
Shut the fuck up. Stop it. Bad movie.
Flint and steel.
I watched that movie and I just feel sorry for the movies that's going to be coming to it.
What movie are we talking about? I don't even know.
Minecraft.
Is it
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Oh, right.
I
Okay.
still haven't
I'm
seen it.
on board now.
Is
Every
this a
time
good
I
time to
read
tell you
Flint
I
and
liked it?
Steel, Jack Black appears to me.
Flint
The
and
only thing I
steel.
thought of when you said that, Lucy, I was like, the only thing I thought of was Charlie saying "Rock, Flag, and Eagle" in Sunny. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
He takes an
It just
entire
reminds
spell
me
slot.
of Nacho Libre. Like when he was like stretchy pants. It's like same vibes. Jack Black was just playing like a mix of all
One
of his
object you
characters,
touch
I
moves
swear.
with right
Which
hand
is just
side.
him.
Oh my God. That's lame. I don't want that. I want to kill shit. So what is Holy Weapon?
That's a spell that makes a holy weapon. I think it makes your weapon stronger. It's a good one. I took it. I think for my when I did the one shot.
I'm kind of leaning on to that. And
The
then
Holy
tier
Hand
3
Mace. The Holy
He's gonna
Hand
take
Mace
an
of
entire
Antioch.
spell so he doesn't have to carry
base
Flint and Steel.
reference.
What's that?
Thank you. The Holy Hand Mace of Antioch.
Yes, that one. Where is the spells? I want to see what it does to be doubly sure. There you are.
I picked the two things I got.
Oh, okay. What two spells did you pick?
I picked Holy Weapon and Smite.
Is
I feel
Smite
like you
level
can't be a
2?
cleric. You can't be a cleric without Smite.
I feel like Smite's more of a paladin thing, but we don't have paladins, so you know what? I think that's a fair choice.
What's the wait? There's a difference between paladins. You know what? No, we're not doing this. No.
We don't have paladins in this game. I don't think. I don't think
Okay.
there's a. I don't think paladins exist in the classes yet, if they ever will.
You saying holy warriors of light don't exist in the world of Shadowdark?
Sadly, no. The darkness is too strong. Okay, yeah. One time, yeah. So basically, what you'll do is, and you can do this again. The way spells work in this game for you people who have spells is you can cast as many times as you want until you fail a spell casting check, at which point you lose that spell for the rest of the day. So for all
So
intents and purposes, you don't want to fail any of your spell casting checks, otherwise you lose that spell for the rest of the game today. But yeah, so you'll be able to cast this holy weapon thing. When I played, I chose to give it to the fighters every time to make them a little better at hitting things. And you have smite as well, which is
for a holy weapon, like what would be the roll goal? Like it doesn't say.
it's a level 1 spell or tier 1 spell, so you have to roll an 11 or higher, which for you means rolling an 8 or higher on the d20.
Right, because I got what was it? Spell casting +3, right?
Yep. Whenever you cast smite instead, you'll have to roll on the d20 you'll have to roll a 9 or higher. Call down punishing flames on a creature you can see within range. It takes 1d6 damage. Okay, yeah. So that's fun. I forget what the range increments are. Damn it. I think everything's going to be near though, so it's going to be fine. Let me just double check that. Sorry, I'm so bad. I should have reviewed this more.
I should have been on time. There's no worries.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken a shower, and I should have just gotten right down to it.
So for like smite, does that
I
mean
think it's all good.
for smite I roll like 1d20 and then 1d6?
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah. Unless it says otherwise, but I don't think it did. 88. Where's distance? I don't see distance anywhere. Hey, Heel Deer, when you read this quick start guide, did you see anything? Did you see any information about near, far, distances?
Yeah. Yes, but I don't remember where it was. Like near was like 5 to 30 feet, closest within 5 feet, and far is within line of sight, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I just can't remember what it was exactly, and I want to know, but that sounds about right. Movement. You move up to near roughly 30 feet. Got it. There's that. Let's see where. Okay, I found that one. Come on, tell me where it is. Crawling. Total darkness. Vision. Movement. Distances. Distance are broken into close 5 feet, near up to 30 feet, and far within sight during an encounter or scene. Okay, good to know. Simple enough. Anyway. Lovely. Everyone good to go?
I am good to go.
All right, so share the stream around.
One question.
Yeah.
I didn't roll HP, so you just roll the hit dice straight.
Yeah, your hit dice
3
should
times.
be 1d4. Roll it 3 times and then add 3 times your Constitution modifier. And yes, if you have a negative
3
Constitution
times.
modifier, it's going to subtract from your hit points. hopefully you don't have a negative.
You could theoretically die with the 0 hit point starting character.
The minimum is 1, so if you happen to have a negative hit die and you roll 1s every time, you'll still have 1 hit point, but you will be very squishy.
The house cat problem.
I think the dice I bought are loaded. They roll terribly.
You know, I was
Okay.
thinking of warning you about that.
What? That's a thing?
The rule, no, this is more of a meme, but the way fate seems to work is that the dice that you think are the least pretty seem to roll the best.
Aw. Good thing I picked the
What you have
prettiest
to
dice I
do-
could find.
What
Yeah,
you
it
have
seems
to
like a
do
perception
is
thing.
you need to take the dice that are misbehaving
And put them in jail.
Mhm.
and microwave them,
What?
and then line the other ones up and make them watch.
Just don't get any metal dice in there.
Doug, do you remember the whole dice shaming trend from a few years ago?
I heard about it. I don't know the details.
Okay. I'll just drop it in chat at some point.
How do I share the stream? Why won't let me share? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll put it in this Katie's channel. All right.
Very chill.
Okay, so let me know when you're good and we can get going.
Was that targeted at all of us? I'm ready.
Yeah, I was directed to all of you. I'm just waiting on. I think
Oh.
Hildir is the only one I'm really waiting on.
So, quick question: is this world like similar to D&D? Like there's trolls, goblins, stuff like that?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. So my background is a soldier, so theoretically, I fought some pretty terrifying creatures.
Presumably.
Okay, cool.
Master cards. Please tell me there's appropriate ones here. Man, that's lame. I guess I have to look at the rule book.
Wait,
for
why are we
these
waiting on
things.
me?
Because I was waiting for you to finish writing anything you needed to write. Are we good?
Oh, yeah.
Okie dokie.
I was just engaged in unrelated, unproductive nonsense.
Fair enough. Fear the silence, the water, the dark stone itself. Deep within the sweltering jungle, a monolith of black basalt floats upon an undulating lake hidden in a cave. They say inhuman howls emanate from it on moonless nights, and that the fat gems and coins of a lost society lie inside for the taking. As you intrepid adventurers, hearing all these tales, are enthralled and wish to make it rich, and so you adventure into this cave. As you enter the cave, you start off by finding a roaring waterfall. A 10-foot curtain of mist obscures the cave behind it. You approach it there. I'm assuming you wish to try and enter this cave. So, I
Can
guess
we check behind the waterfall first?
Um, Well, that's where you're going, right?
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yep.
So I will need a dexterity check from all of you.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so how does this work again? So I have 13 plus 1. What
Roll
does
a
that
d,
afford me?
roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier, which is the
Okay.
+1 for you.
So
Oh,
the check's
actually,
just to get behind the waterfall.
yes.
Oof. Oof. That's a terrible roll.
So the +3 is, do I add 3d6s? I'm sorry.
You just add
Or
+3
do I
to your
just,
roll.
Yeah.
oh, okay, just with the d20. Okay, sorry. Ooh, 20.
Nat 20.
All right, that's a good
Don't look at
roll.
what I rolled. Lucy, do not look at what I rolled, okay?
Let me see.
I'm guessing you rolled less than a
15
20.
here.
Oh my.
All right, so we got a 15 from Hildir. We've got a 3 from Jasper and a 13 from Lucius, and you said in a 20 from Lucy or Elara.
I rolled a 13, but I got +2 as a modifier,
Okay.
and my dexterity is 14. What does that make it a success?
It was a success even without the bonus.
Oh, okay.
So everyone deftly walked on the treacherous stony bank underneath the waterfall, with the exception of Jasper, who slips and falls into the river below. It is
Oh my gosh.
a rather deep river, and I'm going to need you to, I guess, make a strength check to swim out.
So again, another D20.
Yep.
Can I just like, and I think in the formula I can add my modifier maybe. Yeah, there we go.
All right. So what was your roll?
I rolled a 9 plus 4 is 13.
Yeah, that's good enough. So despite slipping, you swim out. You're a little you're worse for wear. You're very wet right now. All your gear is soaked. You feel rather uncomfortable, but otherwise not too bad. However, you did see underneath the water um, as you entering, and the rest of you also kind of see this at the cave mouth here behind the waterfall. Underneath the water, you see a statue of a woman with raised arms sitting on a riverbed. It seems to be 10 feet tall, and there's a blank mask covering her face, wormy tendrils peeking around the edges from behind. Um, and there appears to be jade nautilus inlaid over her heart.
Ooh. What do we do? Should we check it out?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so oh, and by the way, I need everyone to roll a d20 for me. Just tell me what the result is.
18.
18,
17.
17,
2.
2?
2.
2.
Oh.
1d20, right?
Yep.
1d20. Six. Lucius got a 6.
All right, so that means that Lucy is the one who's gonna go first, and I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna base it off of the stream instead of the Discord. So you're just gonna go down the line. So it's gonna go Alara, it's gonna go Lucy, Hildir, Equin, then Stony, then me. For whatever things happen. All right, so what do you do, Lucy? Or Ilara, I should say.
So coming up on the statue.
Yeah, you see it beneath the waves. You see it like underwater mostly. There's the cave entrance sits behind and above it, and you're right there, but you guys can see it underwater. And it was actually Jasper that pointed it all out to you because he was underwater first. There's still some
I'll
light.
take my torch over and get a closer look and see if there's any, I don't know, any sort of function to it. Levers or
All right, so you're
treasure.
lighting a torch. Where's the thing that I need? Is it visible? That's not visible. There we go. All right, so light torch. There you go. So you have an hour of use of that torch, and that is also on stream. And so as you shine the torch over the water to get a better look, it does pierce into the water a little bit, and you're getting a good look. You see pretty much the same thing that you heard Equin say. You don't see any levers or anything, or at least not that you immediately notice. But the jade nautilus inlaid over heart is very shiny and green, and you can see the light reflecting off it and glittering in the waves a little bit from your torchlight.
Can I grab it?
You certainly may try. It's like carved into it, so you're actually gonna have to try and carve it out. So, I assume you grab a dagger and you start to carve it out a little bit. I guess I'll just say this is a strength check with advantage. Fuck it. You get the Jade Nautilus. So you get a very shiny, pretty gem, and you pocket it, and it's worth 40 GP. And so you get a very pretty gem, and it's lovely. Hildir, do you want to do anything?
I am just kind of wandering around the room in an aimless stupor. I've got a staff, and I am just poking things with the staff to see what they do.
All right, so
I'm also casting light. I'm also casting light on the tip of the staff.
Okay, it's worth noting that you do already have a torch lit right now. And if you do this, you risk failure.
It's also worth noting that torches are not waterproof.
I'm assuming she handed it off to one of you guys.
Yeah, but like one critical
Yep, I did
failure and
that.
that thing is enough. But like someone drops it, someone fails a deck save. Like
Yes,
we are in an environment with a lot of water.
you are, but I'm just noting that you might I would personally like. All right, sure, whatever. Roll your.
It's a one shot. I am going to look in the gods of
Yeah, man.
chance
Consequences
ways
be
and spit
damned.
at them.
Roll your spellcasting check.
With the +2, 19.
All right, that's a success. So you cast light on your staff, and indeed, a second source of light now glows brightly in the thing. And I would use the timer for the light as well, but I do not want to set up a second thing. So we'll just keep this one up and remember like 3 minutes extra or something. Anyway.
Wait, so we're not even in the doorway yet. This is outside the entrance.
You
we're
are
still
outside
outside the entrance.
Okay. Having poked around on the floor, you don't really notice anything. It's just a bunch of rocks, and there's some wet stones, and It's kind of slippery. Poking around, you don't see anything. The cave entrance is right in front of you.
Anything recognizable from the statue? Does it? I guess I have a scholar background. Does it look like anything out of myth? Is there a reason why there'd just be random statue with jade thing?
You know that it has been largely forgotten what this cave holds. The monolith, how you are aware that like what little legends you've heard of this place is that deep within you can have your wishes granted. The goddess of this little region supposedly grants wishes, so you can seek it and find it. And you're assuming that this statue is actually a statue of this goddess, like this ancient goddess of the area whose name has been lost to time.
Okay, and we all came in knowing that this is the wish granting place.
Yes.
Okay, well then, satisfied that there's nothing coming out of these walls and they are indeed made of rock, I'm going to stand really close to Lucius and just like uncomfortably close and just say, "Hey guys, what are you gonna wish for?" I'm gonna wish for more wishes.
I want to wish for you to step 3 steps that way away from me.
I'm gonna give Aaron a luck token. And you know what? Sure, I'll give Lucius a luck token too.
I got a
For
luck
RP.
token. I have no idea what that does.
You can spend it on yourself or another person to allow a reroll.
Gotcha.
But it is now Jasper's go. You guys are still outside this cave mouth. I guess I'll move on the stream where you guys are located. It should be like right here, I guess. Oops.
Hmm.
So do you wish to enter
After
the
the emerald was removed, anything else in the any other anything behind where the gem was? Is anything noticeable there?
It just looked like malachite stone, nothing special.
Hmm.
I mean, you could go inspect it closer, but you didn't see anything immediately. Alara didn't notice anything.
Hmm. Let me inspect it closer.
All right. You go down and you look into it, and in the indentation where the jade nautilus was, it just looks like a regular stone. You don't see anything.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. And I don't have anything.
Okay, Lucius, what do you want to do? You can see the cave entrance looming in front of you.
I want to go in.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay, so you all walk in, and inside it is a vast cave. In the dim reaches from your torchlight and your magical light spell from Aaron the Unsettling, you can make over. You can make out stalactites reaching over this high over this translucent.
Oh my god! Sorry, just a second.
What happened? You okay?
I think something IRL or something.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Continue.
I'll just so the stalactites reach high over this green translucent lake below. It's not super dark in here. There's still some light filtering in from the outside, so you can kind of see even without the torches. But the torch and the light spell definitely help. In the distance, not too far away from you, about 40 feet from the shore, you see a black ziggurat rising from the lapping water, 40 feet from the shore of the lake inside, and you see 5 tiers, each of them 10 feet tall. There's a bronze steps in the front that ascend to an open archway at the top, lined in smooth malachite and swarming with hundreds of trilobite fossils. You see damp stairs which seem to lead down into the darkness.
So it looks like we'd have to
Guys,
go
I have
swimming
to
first.
run. I'm so sorry.
Are you okay? Is something all right?
So I thought I worked tonight. I actually work like in 20 minutes.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Hey,
I'm so sorry.
Sorry to hear that.
Things happen.
Just checked I always work nights, and then it says that I work at 11:30. I'm like panicking. I do have to go. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Make sure you have a good
Oh,
one.
Have a good.
I'll check in later, okay? I'm so
good.
sorry.
Who do you want
I'm
to
an
control your
idiot.
character?
I don't care. Whatever. I'll send the sheet
All right.
over. Oh my gosh, Stug, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry to see you go, though.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Yeah, fuck. I'm an idiot.
Okay. Make sure you don't be too late. Make sure you have a good one, all right?
All right. I'm
I
sorry,
hope you have a good
guys.
day at work.
I'm an asshole.
No,
Don't call yourself an
You just
asshole.
made a goof.
Okay.
It's all right.
You just
See you guys later. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
See ya, Lucy.
All right. You have a good one.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Oh. That's sad.
I nominate.
We keep losing players.
I nominate Lucius. Lucius, you probably have a good handle on the kind of person Lucy is. So
I don't know if I could play Lucy's character as well as Lucy.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather not, but I could do it.
My character is a bit different in this game.
I say, Equin, since you don't deal with spells and stuff, maybe you should do it. Did she send the character sheet over?
Oh, she did not.
Okay, well, I forget what perks she got. I know she had 10 hit points. So Equin, if you could just take the Philbo character sheet, grab Elias and change the name, of course. Add 10, take the hit points to 10, and I think the additional talent was +1 to melee. Did I get that wrong? She rolled a 9. Should she roll a 9 or a 10?
She rolled a 10.
Oh, okay, yeah. So +1 to melee and ranged attacks. Thankfully, it's simple. I thought that was right.
Hold on. Let me get the fillable.
So yeah, just fill that out for me quickly.
Laura the Exiled, Strength 11, Dexterity 17.
While you're doing that, how do we? We've been talking about potentially whenever we do these one shots, since by definition we basically are missing one of our main players. What if we got other people in on the stream or on the games for the one shots? What do you guys think about that? Because I know at least
Like,
one person, Dracus, wants to play.
oh, sure. I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing with Dracus.
Sounds good. All right, so I know we also
the
have,
only
I think Lord Cameron has maybe expressed interest, from what I understand, and so has I think Lucy said Alburp expressed interest.
Oh, I would love to play with Albert. I feel like that'll be a fucking. That would be hilarious.
Yeah. So we'll definitely.
So we just have one or two.
Well, one thing I've
rotating
noticed
streams.
about personalities is you never know what you're going to get because people typing in chat is very
different from,
far removed from in person.
Yeah.
That's true.
But that's why I think we're limited. Yeah. But I suppose that's partially why we're not the main reason, but it's partially, I suppose, why we might keep it for limited to the one shots for now. Because yeah, we've got a good vibe going on.
Heroes 20 March.
Also, if I could, I'd like to get Zero Fox in on one of the ones.
Oh yes,
Yes. My
the infamous legend among the chat.
Our meme master.
We should get him in for the JMAC game.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, the thief doesn't carry that much, huh? Free carry, backpack, thieves tools, which I assume are like shims and stuff or lockpicking stuff. Okay, so far. +1 on text. Can I just copy these texts? Oh, I can just copy. I'm sorry.
You should be able to.
I've been typing these up. It is a PDF.
Alright, while this is going on and the timer is counting down, I am just going to be. I assume we're going to ascend the stairs at some point, so I'm just going to be talking about how I've heard about these far-off lands to the east and an island, and about how all the pictures there are so much better than the crap we have over here.
Nice.
And basically, like, one of my thousands of wishes is going to be to make anime real.
You dream to wake up in an isekai of your own making.
Oh yeah, isekai, yeah.
Just get isekai in the modern world.
Okay.
I want to live in a world where there's nothing but steel buildings made of steel and magic boxes that allow you to talk to people at great distances. It'll run on something called electricity.
Short bow.
And we'll have
I'm almost done.
mechanics and.
Can you remind me? So she has an HP of 10, and what was her second talent?
It's +1 to melee and ranged attacks.
Okay. +1 to range.
Which doesn't mean damage. It means like the attack roll.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
We were talking. Hey, I should be on level 3 technically, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That would still require 10 XP to level up.
That would. I think you'd require 40 XP to level up. I believe.
40.
To level up to level 4. You're not gonna level up today.
Okay.
But yeah.
I just had a good idea for a tabletop game.
What is it?
Oh, so you could choose a game to represent or start your own game. And your job is basically to take over the city. It's sort of like Schedule One. You're basically building your own empire, but as a tabletop. I want it. I want to make it.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you guys' help. Like crackhead could be a class.
Mm.
You got like +2 durability, and you got a special attack called Crack Attack. It's a counter attack. It's a counter attack. When you get hit, you can roll 1d6, and if you roll a 3 or higher, you take half damage, but you unleash another attack that's equal to that damage immediately. I think that'd be great because crackheads, you can't beat a crackhead in a fight. It's not gonna happen.
They're invincible.
You Tyrone.
And then like they could ascend, the crackheads could ascend to crack sage, and it'd be like a wizard, but instead of magic flowing around them, it's cocaine powder. I'm gonna flesh this out more, and we're gonna talk about it next time.
This sounds hilarious. I'm all for it. I want to play this game.
Are we just doing like drug addicts in a city? In like about a city? Or are we actually trying to do like mechanics to take over neighborhoods built within the system?
Yes.
So basically,
the goal
we're
is
doing it's gang warfare. The game.
Yes. But a lot of drug dealers end up falling prey to their own supply. That's where the crack sage comes in. He's learned how to use and abuse for profit and pleasure. There we go. See, I'm already thinking it through. I'm already thinking it through.
Just do a knockoff Tony Montana. Fucking Eric, Idaho.
Eric, Idaho.
I like it.
Oh, man.
Okay, so just to reiterate, the black ziggurat is rising from the lapping water 40 feet from the shore. There's 5 tiers in the ziggurat, each of them 10 feet tall. Broad steps ascend into the open archway at the top, lined in smooth malachite, and swarming with trilobite falls, hundreds of trilobite fossils, with damp stairs leading down in the darkness. There's also a shrine near the entrance, featuring 2 trilobites as well. The trilobites are worn to this shrine.
Like these are statues of trilobites?
It seems, yeah, upon closer look, it looks like they are statues of trilobites. Or whatever. They're like part of the shrine.
Trilobites. Those are the like ancient horseshoe crabs, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yep,
like cockroaches of the sea.
The things that have remained the same since they first evolved.
So basically, this has something to do with some kind of sea god. Is this a water level?
There is water, and it is a
Fuck
level.
you, son.
I didn't make it. This is just one of the mini adventures I got with with my Kickstarter contribution.
I'm kicking myself for not choosing Mer bulk as a language.
Man,
I mean, it's not going to be a water level unless the inside of this ziggurat or whatever is.
This is just a secret plot to make my character shower.
Didn't you say there was a way we could go down?
Yeah, there's stairs leading down into the darkness.
But there's 40 feet of water to swim across, or first, right? Or
the stairs reach up to the shore.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to go down.
What else? So that's the center of the room. On either side, hugging the outer walls of this big room of the cave. Is there anything noticeable?
Sorry, say again.
On the outer walls of this. So we just came in the entrance, looking left and right. What's there? Like on the in front of us is the big stairs. What's on the left and the right?
I mean, it's the whole ziggurat.
Oh, okay.
You're in a big cave. It's not too dark, but it's a little dark. You see stalactites all over the place. The lake is translucent and green. You're actually like technically um, reaching up to it. You're this um, the steps reach that lead to the like so you just see the 5 tiers of the ziggurat in the water. Other than that, it's just a pretty nondescript cave.
Hmm.
Like,
All right, I guess onwards, huh?
And so, yeah.
So do you guys want to go towards like the ziggurat, or do you want to go down into the dark? Because I kind of want to go down into the dark.
As far as you can tell,
Isn't that the same thing?
As far as you can tell, the only entrance to the ziggurat is the stairs to the dark.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take the stairs to the dark. That's my apologies.
All right.
All right.
Very well. So, you make your way towards the steps, and as you walk down them, the first one, who's in the lead?
Not it.
I guess I am.
Oh,
I'm just
Jasper.
slightly wheezing as I go up the stairs.
All right.
oh, that's right. You're a chubby boy.
So as you walk down the stairs, you get 4 steps down before you feel a click. And I'm gonna need a DC 15. I'm gonna need a. I said DC 15. I guess I spoiled it. I'm gonna need a dexterity check from everybody.
Okay.
That'll be a D20, right?
Yes, plus your dexterity modifier.
What is that? +4,
Luck
+2,
tokens, just a straight up reroll.
It is a
+2.
straight up reroll if you spend it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn that now. Well, balls. 13.
13.
Oh, fuck you. I rolled a 10.
Oh, I have a +1 modifier, so I get a 15.
Okay. Is the fire not burning on the stream? It doesn't look like it is.
Let me see. Oh, I think it stopped.
for
Yeah.
me.
Oh, now it's back. Now it's stopped again. Now it's back.
Let me know if it starts and stops again.
Stops
Anyway,
again.
Whatever. What? Where did it go?
Now it's back. Oh, now it's gone. Like the GIF is gone.
Huh. Okay. There we go. Well, anyway. So. Okay, so we got a 10 from Stony, 13 from Lucius, 13 from Aaron. Jasper, what did you roll? You got a 15. Right? Jasper? Equin?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was muted. Okay, so Jasper, yes, got a 15. Let me roll for Alara real quick.
All right.
Oh, nope, she failed.
Okay, so Jasper, selfishly, no, he notices the click and he immediately jumps up to the side as you start to immediately feel the stairs start to tilt, and you jump and like put your hands out and grab up on at the top of the staircase because you're not quite down yet. You jump right out of it. The rest of you, however, end up slipping and falling and sliding into the darkness below as the stairs turn into a ramp.
The dark is only a precursor to the light.
And as you head into head into the as you slide down, you actually find yourself falling into you hit like a brief the first one in front, whoever that was. I guess I'm gonna say it's Alara. She hits hits a little bit of something, but it's fragile, and so it falls open. It seems like there's a trap door, and you all fall down, and you end up falling into a pit. I'm going to, so everyone's going to take 6 points of damage, piercing damage from some spikes and stuff.
Yikes!
Ooh, so that's you just straight up go from whatever you have to -6, and then that's your new number.
That's your new number.
You just have to remember your max.
Yep. Well, I mean, I thought there was a slot to write it down in, but I mean, maybe there is.
Or we can just say it's 4 out of 10, something like that. That's fine. Like / whatever number, or
Incidentally, I'm gonna have Elara, I guess, roll a. Well, I guess never mind. It's fine.
Don't be too nice.
Well, I don't see why the torch would just suddenly go out.
Oh, okay.
Or anything, and
that would suck.
It would fall with you, so you just have it. But so you're gonna have to climb out. Fortunately, it seems like you do. I will require a. Well, okay. It's pretty deep, so it's going to be hard to climb out of here. But fortunately, Jasper is not trapped, and after a few, like a little less than a minute, well, so it stays a ramp for a little while. But you guys are all trapped down there. Eventually, the stairs return to stairs, and so Jasper can now walk down them again if he wishes.
All right, I come up and catch back after the group. I turn to Alara and says, "I can help you."
Do you take any care in walking down the steps?
Of course. I just avoided a trap, right?
Well, as you walk down the stairs, do you do anything, or you just walk down normally?
Oh. Well, I mean, now that we know it's established that there are traps on the steps, I check each step as I go and check the feel before I put my full weight on it. Before I, as I make my way down to the rest of the group that way.
All right. Well, you already know that the 4th step is where you push down. So you assume jump over that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you continue down and you're fine. Okay. Once you get to the bottom step, you see the hole where your friends are sitting. There's like a 5-foot hole that you can jump over to get inside the ziggurat. It's very dark. But you can kind of see thanks to the lights coming down from below into the room. It's a bit wet in here. It's very silent. You can't see much, but you do see some oddly shaped silhouettes in lining the room here. But you can't quite.
This is the room above the trap. This is the room above the trap dungeon that they're stuck in, right?
Yes.
What do the figures look like?
You can't really make it out, but you can't really make out what they are. Not so much.
Well, I have my greatsword in hand.
I mean, they're not figures. They're not like moving. They're silhouettes. They're just you see light. You see in the light there are shapes, lining the walls and stuff.
All right. So next order of business is to get them up here so we can light the room and see what else. Decide as here what to do next. But you can't ever trust figure-looking statues. They might wake up. So I'm gonna keep my greatsword in hand while I approach the hole where they dropped into. And I guess, I said, "Hey, all down there. Hey, you guys all right?"
That one is not. I am fine.
Did you die, by the way, Aaron, or are you okay?
I am bloodied.
Okay, see. How many hit points do you have?
6 out of 12.
Okay.
You
All right.
poor, soft little man. Can I cast Heal Wounds on him?
You may certainly go for it. Roll a spellcasting check.
That'd be 1d6.
It's a d20
No,
plus your spellcasting modifier.
gotcha. And that'd be +3, right?
I don't know. What is your... Oh, yeah, it was +3. Yes. I remember now.
So 1d20 plus 3. What the fuck? This thing hates me. I rolled a 7.
You really lose the ability to heal for the rest of the day?
You do. You do have a luck token that you can spend.
I'll spend the luck token.
All right, I'll be right back.
Stupid ass dice.
I was going to be
missed
mean and ask Alara. If I was going to save the rest of the group, I'm going to have to ask Alara to give up the emerald. But she's not here to defend herself, and I don't want to be too mean.
Okay, so wait. It's DC 10 plus 1. Right? Spellcasting plus 3. Ten plus tier level 1. So the goal is 11. And I rolled a 13. Yeah, I'm good. And I don't have the luck token anymore.
Sorry, how'd you do with the roll? All right, looks like you succeeded.
I rolled a 13.
All right, so now roll your, I forget what the...
It's a
What's
1d6.
I think it's more than that. Give me a sec, I'm going to check it myself. 1 plus half your level, so... So that would be 2d6.
So roll 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 7.
All right, you are now back up to full health. Aaron.
There you are. How do you feel, little wizard?
Much better, thank you. I don't know.
You are
What's
soft
all these?
and squishy. You make for a good human shield. I need you around. Jasper, do you see anything we could tie a rope to?
I look around and what do I see? Oh, is stuck back yet?
I'm back.
What do I see when I look around? Anything, any kind of foothold, any kind of crevice or angled lip that they could throw their that I have a grappling hook and a rope as myself, so easy thing is for me to put it down, position it so that when they pull the rope, they can pull themselves up. But that would be the idea.
Yeah, so you're looking around, you do see some places that you could lodge the grappling hook onto to get a secure hold or tie up. There's a few poles or like columns around that you can tie it to if you need to too.
Okay, so I
Roughly,
grab my
how
length
deep?
of rope, I tie one end to the grappling hook, settle it onto the lip, and then drop the rest of the rope, other end, down the hole.
All right. I will. Are you gonna try and help them up, or just let them climb up on their own? Totally.
I'm going to try to help Aaron up because I just don't think he can get up there by himself.
Okay, so you're gonna give him a boost. All right. So Aaron, you can make a strength check with advantage.
Oh, both of those were 5.
That sounds like a failure. So you try.
Can't do it. Ah!
You're too weak. You just can't climb up. You keep like your grip keeps loosening. And you're just sliding down on the wet stone, and you're not making any progress.
For the sake of Gidran, have you done nothing to train your physical body?
The this
I
pleasure
guess
of
the
flesh is
only
nothing
training.
compared to the
Oh, sure,
wonders of my
sure,
mind.
sure. I guess, I guess your training would be lifting bread to your mouth, and then I laugh at him, and then I try to climb out.
All right, go ahead, make your strength check.
Strength check. Uh, what's the
Please roll
strength?
a 1. That would just be perfect.
I'm playing my character. I'm playing my character, Wall. He's neutral, but his actions are pure.
No, entirely fair. I'm just on the
Yeah.
comedy train.
Okay, +2. Well, that's gonna be a D20, right?
Yeah, D20 plus your strength
Oh,
modifier.
me on the other side, I can pull on my end if that helps. If that would give him an advantage.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if you want to hoist him up a little bit, then sure, that'll give him an advantage to climbing out.
That'll still be 1D20, right?
That's 1d20. Well, it's 2d20. Pick the higher one, and then add your strength modifier.
Okay.
I have to
Okay, I
either
rolled a
fixed object.
19 with a 2.
What's that?
I rolled 19, and with my modifier, that's +2, so that'll be a 21.
Yep, no problem at all. You deftly climb up, showing the wimpy wizard how it's done.
You see, Wizard, do you see the grace of having a strong physical body?
Jasper rolls his
So
eyes and keeps looking down.
Jasper,
I'm
Jasper, I don't need this right now. Let's help the chubby one out.
how hold up. How deep? Quick question. How deep is this pit?
It's like 15 feet deep.
15 feet, huh?
So Alara and Aaron are still down there. I was thinking, well, Alara's strength is 11. What's your strength, Aaron?
My strength is 8. I also got
Okay.
some
So
particular.
Alara goes first, and then maybe with our combined pulling, maybe we could pull you up and you tie yourself.
Well,
You know, you
what I'm trying to do is figure out what the actual distance is for fixed objects.
I believe. Let me see. Uh,
Do I have to be touching it, and it goes off immediately when touched?
wait, you're not attacking Lucius, are you?
No. My goal is to
you have to touch
my
the
goal is
object.
to improv. Okay, directly. I can't like.
Yeah, you have to like put your hand on it.
Okay, well, I think there goes my dream of jury rigging a pulley system to get out of here.
What if we pull him up on his staff?
I mean, that's a fair idea of sorts, although you do have a rope.
What if we put the rope on
Also,
his staff?
you still have Alara down there. And it is Alara's
What if-
turn.
Right.
Yeah, so Alara pulls herself up,
Okay.
and both of us have the
Hold
ability
on.
to hope, right? Oh, okay.
You have to roll for her. Make a strength roll.
Yes, yes.
Zoom.
But do we before the rolls? How does the advantage work? If both of us help, does that give her +2 advantage or what?
No, it's just one. You just get
Okay,
an extra d20
gotcha.
no matter what.
Gotcha.
Or Alara does.
Yeah, she got a 1.
Both
She got a 1
rolls?
plus 0. Oh, sorry, 1d. And let's roll one more time. And she got a 3.
All right, so she failed. She can't seem to hold onto the rope either. It's gotten too wet now, and it's too slippery down there.
See,
Hmm.
you guys, I told you the rope is broken. It's not me.
Uh-huh.
Yes, whatever you must tell yourself.
So we try my idea, like tie a loop around each other, so you guys are stuck to the rope and we pull, or maybe one at a time, so it's not too much weight.
I think that would be wise. Go ahead.
Let's do it.
So in that case, then I'll need a strength roll check from. I guess if you guys are working together, I'll give advantage to whoever wants to make the roll. And it'll be, yeah, that's what I'll say.
Gotcha.
So,
Lucius, what is your strength? What is your strength modifier? Plus what?
+2.
I'm is +4, so I definitely roll.
Yeah.
So this is for, let's say, Aaron.
All right.
Oh, actually, let me make it a 2d20. One was an 11, one was a 2. So 11 plus, no, but my modifiers don't do anything, actually.
What do you mean they don't do anything?
Oh, shoot. Yes, it's me pulling, right? Okay. So
Okay,
11 plus 4 is 15.
Yeah. So easily enough, you pull up. Aaron comes up. He's all smelly and he's wet, but he's alive. And then you lure it around, I assume, and try and bring up Alara.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and make another strength roll with advantage.
Ooh, that's the pretty good one. 17.
Yep, easily enough. So bring her out, and with her comes the torch. I guess you also have the light from Aaron's staff. And now that you have plenty of light here, you can actually see black stone walls lined with glossy horse-sized ammonite fossils. You do see gray slugs in floor puddles that writhe away from the light.
Sorry, just the fact that you said horse-sized anything.
Horse-sized
Okay.
duck. Can you beat a horse-sized ammonite fossil in a fight?
I'd probably break my hand.
Yes.
All right. I take a closer look at the. Oh, sorry, no, I don't go first. Who goes first?
Oh, and other than that, you notice that there are
Is
in
the
fact
boss monster a house-sized duck?
yes, it is house-sized. But that's its second form. Its first form is a man-sized duck. Yeah. So other than those fossils, there are two doors leading, one in the north side of the room and one on the west west side of the room. Or I guess I should say one in the far corner from you, in front of you as you are looking away from the trap door that you entered this room on, and another one in the middle of the wall to the left of you.
So who goes first?
You go first.
I put
Don't we?
like
Isn't there like an
already has his
order?
finger on his nose.
What's that?
Isn't
Oh, he has fingers in your
Said
nose?
make fingers on his nose, like nose goes.
Oh, okay.
I think Aaron goes first anyway because of the order of the on stream, right?
Yeah, it is Aaron's go.
I am going to take a second to be distracted and fascinated by these little slug things that seem to hate the light so much. And I'm gonna
Okay.
try and pick one up.
Easy enough. You pick one up. It's slimy.
And
It's a slug.
I move the light further, like closer and further away, and see how it reacts.
As you move it closer to it, it starts to squirm more, and you move it further away, it squirms less.
I love it. I love it, Aaron.
And it just does that as many times as you do that.
Okay, I'm gonna be doing it for roughly one round.
Okay. Next is Lucius.
I look at the chubby dwarf and smile, and then not chubby dwarf. I look at the chubby wizard and smile, and then I go get a closer look at these. What you say, ammonites, fossils?
Yeah, there's
I
ammonite
want to get
fossils around.
I want to get a closer look at the fossils.
They're huge. They've got that little swirl pattern that ammonite feature. They're very neat looking.
And are they all uniform across the board?
I mean, there's variations in them, but they're you don't notice anything distinct or anything about them.
Hmm. And then you said there's two doors, one on the left and one in the corner straight ahead of us.
Yep.
All right, my friends. I assume we have to go through one of these doors. The one in the corner seems to. Which door is bigger?
They're about the same size.
Hmm. We have two doors. We have 4 members. We could always split up and search each side.
Terrible idea.
Of course, you'd say that.
Is there a rock?
Are there rocks?
Are there rocks?
There are
Like
rocks.
broken bits of ammonite fossil?
Yeah. They're lying on the floor
I pick
around.
up a rock. I pick up 2 rocks, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
I'm casting light on one rock.
Okay.
I have just kind of like chucked the slug thing over my shoulder unceremoniously, and I will cast light on a rock.
Okay.
That's 13.
Okay, that sounds like a success. So the rock is now glowing with a bright light. I guess
That second one
I will
is
swap.
an unfortunate failure. Not critically, though.
You cast 2 light spells.
Yes.
Okay, well, one light is glowing brightly, and the other one is not, and you now can no longer cast the light spell.
Cool. Well, then we are going to need to take that with us, but I'm going to go ahead and chuck that rock into one of the rooms. We'll say the one on the right.
All right. Well, the door is closed.
Oh. Well, that makes it more difficult then. Ah.
You chuck it, hits the door.
I had understood these to be doorways in
What?
which, like, that were too dark to see. So I would chuck,
What?
like, rocks down in
What?
each to kind of light the path and guide our decision ahead of some traps. So I guess I just have a glowing rock. And I'm gonna knock on the door with a stick. Like, shaving a haircut style.
Dum dum dum. You hear it echoing through this room and seemingly beyond as well.
What? Knockers.
Which door are you knocking on?
I'll go right to left.
Okay.
Well, obviously, to continue our journey, we have to choose one of these doors. Any suggestions?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I say we go to the left.
All right. Sounds good. So you want to open that door? You try and open it. It does seem to be jammed or locked.
Is there a keyhole or something?
There does appear to be a keyhole.
All right. Alara, it's time to shine here. See if she
Come on.
can jangle it open or pick it open or something.
Can I punch the door open?
You can certainly try.
You know what? No,
Well,
because
it is
my
Alara's
rolls are
turn, so
bad.
she's gonna go first, and then maybe when it's your turn, you can do it.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll a dexterity check with, I guess, your thieves' tools. I don't know how that works. Okay, yeah, you have advantage on this check. It looks like.
Oh yeah. So 2d20 plus.
Where are thieves' tools?
Actually, I'll just do that. And she has a +3 on dexterity, so that's definitely so. It's a 19 plus 3 is 22.
Yeah, easy enough. She puts it in.
Okay, all right. Door swings open,
Door swings open.
and
Loudly
we
and
look.
obnoxiously. Okay, so you see down the hall, and it leads to a T. There's actually plenty of the light. The light emanates into the room, and you see it heads about 20 feet in, and stops at a wall. But there's two passageways leading to the right and to the left. You can't see what lies beyond those points.
So in the image, we're looking from the bottom, right? Oh no, sorry. Okay, I see it. Okay, so we open the door on the left.
You already opened the door.
Yes, we open the door, like looking at this room, right? The one on the left side of the square is one that we opened.
Yeah, and it's a hallway leading in 20 feet, and then there's a passage to the left and to the right that you can't
So
see beyond.
I say clockwise method. Start with the one on the left.
Man, that's what I was thinking.
All right. So you walk in, and you hear some noises coming down this direction. As you come in closer, you see these your light spell starts to reflect, and you see these give me a second to see what they look like exactly. This is why you read things beforehand, guys.
Oh, you're good. These one-offs can't
No.
be easy.
Just go on vibes.
I could have worked harder, but I, as you can tell, as I've already explained, I've had a lot on my mind this week.
For sure.
But okay, it doesn't tell me anything about them. Oh, I'm dumb. It's that's what it is. So it's a there you are. Okay. See these humanoid-looking figures, all of them are warped and mutated in some way, and they resemble nautiluses a little bit. They've like these twisted like barnacles on their face and nautilus shells, and they're all weird and they kind of look like drowned zombies in a way, and they're crazy. And as you turn over, their blank eyes turn while they're like munching on something from while they're munching on what looks like chum from some filthy pool in the middle of the room. Oops, that's not. Why the hell can't you just let me do the thing? Stop it! I want to grab this one. Okay. So I guess I'll do that. And so yeah, filthy pool on the far side, and there's 6 of these creatures, and they all rage at you. They all glare at you as you enter the room, and they begin to rush at you. I will need an initiative roll.
Okay.
Note, this will not determine the order, it just determines who's going first in this combat.
Oh, just to roll a d20.
Roll a d20.
9.
9.
9. Roll for Alara too.
Oh, right. 8 for Elara.
All right. Lucius.
Lucius got a 9.
Lucius got a 9. Okay. So it appears the berserkers get to go first, and they rush at you 4. March. I should have asked this earlier, but what's the marching order?
What is a marching order?
Guys?
What is a marching order?
What is that? What is that?
Marching order means what order are you guys walking into this room in?
I'll go first.
Oh, right.
I walk in after Lucius.
All right.
I am
so
and then
the rear.
Okay. And then Lucy is third. Alara is third.
All right. So you'll be there. You're in last. And then you're second. So
And as my staff light goes out, as the timer reaches 0, I am going to
you still are holding a
take
rock
out
that's glowing.
yes.
Okay.
I'm basically making an effort to hold that higher.
All right, sounds good. So
or just kind of like drop it around our area
gotcha,
because it's a
gotcha.
movable source.
So these 6 berserkers run at you. Three of them run at Lucius, and 3 of them run at Jasper. I need to, and they're wielding great axes. Let's,
I let out a guttural yes, and I charge them.
all right. Well, what's your AC? Well, that's gonna be a miss. What's your
My AC is
AC?
15.
15. Okay, so that's 2 misses and 3 misses. What's your AC, Jasper?
Well,
12. Okay, that's a hit.
of course.
And that is a crit.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
I die, huh?
You got 3 hits, 2 hits, and a crit. I'm just gonna make sure that
All
crits
right.
actually do crit things in this game.
What's the damage?
Combat 88. Give me a second. Damage. Do you critical? Okay. Double its damage dice. All right. So the first hit is going to be 5 points of damage. Second hit is 8 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
That's your crit. And then third hit is going to be 1 point of damage. So
All right, I have 4 left. I have 4
Alrighty.
HP left.
Good deal.
Good deal. That's a good deal.
It's a very good deal. You're still alive. uh, so anyway, that ends their turn. So the first up is Alara, who incidentally does have backstab abilities, which I forget how they work.
You roll an extra attack, a damage die per instance of backstab.
Okay, but they have to be unaware of your attack. So that doesn't
I
apply.
believe so.
But what does she do?
Her attacks.
Yes.
She has a dagger and she has a short bow. And she has farsight, so I think it favors the short bow. So I would say use a short bow and shoot one of the berserkers.
All right. I wish I thought ahead and put berserker tokens, but there's 6 around you. So which one are we attacking? Shooting one that's attacking Jasper, I assume.
Yes.
All right, go
Those
ahead
are
and roll an
closest.
attack. This would be a dexterity check.
Not now, Adobe Acrobat. So she got a 9 plus 3 is 12.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
How much? What's the D? How many sided dice?
Good question.
Oh, sorry. Short bow is 1d4.
Okay.
It says right here in our weapons. Oh, what's the +4 say? So it says short bow +4 F 1d4. What does that mean?
That means that it's a finesse weapon, so it rolls with dex, and that's the +4, I assume.
Oh, +4 and then +3 dex, so that's +7 total.
Um, no.
So which number applies?
It's the +4. The +4 is adding the dex and the farsight together.
Oh, okay.
And she
Oh,
also
okay.
has an additional talent, which is +1 to rage weapons, so that's +5. That's just an attack.
Okay.
So roll damage, which is 1d4.
Gotcha. She got a 3.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So this first creature, she shoots straight in the head and it falls over and dies.
Wow. Nice shot.
9, 4. All right. Okay. Next up is Aaron the Unsettling.
I am going to cast Magic Missile. Also, like rereading Flame Hands, that is so much better than it was in D&D.
I wouldn't be surprised. Is it Burning Hands or Flame Hands?
Burning Hands. Sorry, you're correct. That is a initial roll of 14 on the
Spellcasting check.
and its advantage, so it's actually 17.
Is that your spellcasting check?
Yes, for
Alright. Then you succeed
Magic
and you
Missile.
can roll damage. I believe
2.
it's just straight damage, right?
Yeah, I should have taken a harder look at that. It's 2 damage.
2 damage.
Unless I get a bonus to.
All right, the second
I don't
one
think I do.
takes a hit, and it seems a bit more sturdy than the other one. That one that died seemed a little bit more decrepit than the others. And this one still seems to be walking. It's in fact, he doesn't even seem to feel it very much. That is to say, he still seems to be going strong.
Okay.
All right. Next is Jasper.
All right. I get my great sword and I want to heap revenge on these people who hit me. So probably the one who just got hit by the magic bolt.
All right. Roll your attack.
Okay, so I have. Oh yeah. So 1d20. Of course. I got a 5 plus 4 is 9.
I'm afraid that is a miss.
Naturally.
So next up is Lucius.
Can I cast like Holy Weapon and then attack?
No, you only get one action.
Okay. Then I straight up just attack these hoes.
All right. Make an
I'm
attack
gonna go
roll.
for the one that looks the sturdiest.
Okay. And that one is engaged with you.
And it's a mace plus 3 and 1d6. What does the plus 3 mean again?
Add that to your attack roll.
Gotcha. I rolled an 8.
That is a miss.
With 1d.
No,
Oh
8.
man.
8 plus. 8 plus what? Sorry.
Well,
What
so
was your
I
modifier?
rolled a 1d6,
You're supposed
which
to
was a
roll. You need to
5.
roll a d20.
Oh,
Your
it
attack
said
rolls are
1d.
d20s. Your damage dice is the d6.
Got you. Okay, 1d. Okay, apologies.
No
So
worries.
roll.
I'm trying to just look at something. That's so I'm like I'm not paying attention to the rolls, so I can correct it to you. Sorry.
Does the plus 3? So the plus 3 only goes when you're doing the damage, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, it goes to the attack roll, not the damage.
So go ahead and add the +3 to this roll, right?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Wait. So when I rolled, I had a +3 to start with when I built the character. Then I added another +2 strength stat, so I added that went from a +3 to a +4. Does that mean my greatsword goes from a +5 to a +6 in attack roll?
If it was plus,
It was +5.
then yes, it would go up to a +6.
Would that have mattered if I had a 9 +5 or 6? Or no, 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6.
Yeah, that would have hit.
Okay. So, well, you get, I guess you can decide if that we can go and do it over again.
No, I'm fine with you rolling damage there.
Oh, okay.
I also have ambitious, which is +1 on melee attacks. Would I add that to this roll?
Say again.
I have ambitious, which is +1 on melee attacks. Would I add that to this roll? So instead of +3, it'd be +4.
I'm pretty sure it's already part of that +3.
Oh, okay.
Your attack roll should
Rolling.
be, I'm guessing it's +2 strength and then plus that thing.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And my question is, I have a 1d12 +1. I assume that +1 comes from ambitious as well, because I'm also ambitious. I also have another talent called Weapon Mastery, +1 in attacks with and damage with greatsword. Is that 1d12 +2 then?
Here, hold on. I know what your character sheet. What was the additional talent that you rolled?
+2 strength stat.
Okay, so you went from 16 to 18, so that gave you a +4 to your attack rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Or excuse me, that that gave you an additional +1. You had +1 ambitious for +1 on melee and range. You had +1 attacks and damage with greatsword. So for attack rolls,
Oh, sorry,
that would
no.
be a +6. For damage rolls, you have a +1.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry. I keep confusing attack rolls with damage.
Yeah, so you have
I rolled 8
Okay.
1d12.
again.
Roll 1d12 and add 1 to the damage. Oh,
I
you already
got
did.
13.
Yeah, you slice this thing in half and it's dead. In vengeance.
I'm glad I double checked the modifiers here. Okay, sorry, go ahead, Lucius.
I rolled the 8 again. So your app hates me.
I guess it does. Sorry. But yeah, that misses. It is now the 4 remaining guys' turn. There's 3 on Lucius and 1 on Equin or Jasper. That's a miss. That's a hit on Lucius. Wait, what was your AC, Lucius?
15.
Sorry, never mind. That was a miss, and that one's also a miss. And that's another hit on Lucius. I don't know why it keeps rolling in the single digits on, on Lucius, and then I keep rolling above 15 on.
No. So okay. Was it a hit on Lucius that last one, or was it a hit on Jasper?
That was a hit on Jasper.
Okay, you said Lucius. Okay, Jasper.
Sorry.
I can hit again. What's the damage?
It's gonna be, where's that die? It's a 6 damage.
Okay, so I was at 4. What happens to me?
You're at -2 now.
Oh, you go into the negatives?
Don't. Yes, you do. Give me a second. This is a good learning experience for this game. But I definitely should have read the whole book before I played.
Oh, that's fine.
At some point.
The rules seem pretty simple, actually, so not too hard to look up live.
Yeah. Combat is 88. Please find me 88. 88.
I still never healed from taking damage from the fall pit.
Roll
So-
1d4 and add your Constitution modifier.
Okay. Roll 1d4 plus 1. I got a 4.
All right, so you have. I'm going to mark. I'm going to use D6 and mark it as 5. So the next time it reaches your round, I'm going to count down to 4. You have 5 rounds to get healed or die. You are actually at 0 hit points. Excuse me. But
Okay.
you are dying. You are unconscious and dying.
Okay.
So
Glad I got that one axe swing in.
yeah, it was a really good one. Um,
Sheesh. Lucius, you got swung at 6 times. They all missed.
he did. It was insane. All of them were single
For
digits.
some reason, every
Well-
time we play a tabletop, I am the combat god, and I don't know how.
Step 1, be lucky.
Be lucky, yeah.
Right?
But anyway, it is now Ilara's turn. So Jasper, you go.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Backstab's not an option. Yeah, I think the only thing she has is short bow again. Oh, you have a count of ammo. So right now it's 19. So you have to keep track of ammo in this game. She shoots another shot. Maybe again the one that's can she reach any of the ones near Jasper? Actually, they're all kind of crowding around Jasper now, right?
They're all around Jasper, yeah.
All right, or not Jasper, Lucius.
Lucius, yeah, sorry.
So shoot one of those. I guess just shoot one of those berserkers with
one of the ones
with an arrow.
All right. Make an attack roll.
$1d20 plus 4. She gets a 13.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
1d4. She gets a 4.
Okay, I think I'm wrong. I do believe the I do believe you roll your strength or dex bonus to the damage.
Oh, what does that mean? Oh,
so
okay. So
in your case,
she gets 4 plus 3.
Yeah, for dex is 16 or 17. That would be correct. Yes. So she would get plus 3 to damage. And incidentally, in your case, that would mean you get a plus 5 to damage because you have the weapon mastery and you have 18 strength. Ambitious only applies to attack rolls, though. But yes, so my mistake. I don't think that would have changed anything. Fortunately,
right? He would have been cleaved in half more aggressively.
Yes. But anyway, so what was the damage result?
7.
Yep, that one dies. Again, she gets a great shot straight to the head. And that creature dies. It is now Aaron's turn.
Sorry, I am. Okay. Man, I built this character wrong. Magic missile.
Right.
Magic missile.
So
go for it.
You said we add the. Sorry.
You add your if you're rolling with a strength weapon, a finesse weapon, you'd add dex to attack and damage. If you're not using a finesse weapon, you add strength to attack and damage.
So instead of plus 3 for me, it'll be plus 5.
For damage.
So that's only for when you're doing the damage roll, not the attack roll.
So you have 2 strength. So when you roll to hit with your mace, you will do 1d6 plus 2 damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
The attack roll is plus 3 because you have ambitious.
Gotcha. Okay.
So attack is plus 3, damage will be plus 2.
An attack with a mace is 1d20. Gotcha.
Yeah, attack is 1d20
Wait.
plus 3. Damage is 1d6 plus 2.
Gotcha.
At least I think it is.
And the more like stout berserk thing is still trying to kill me, right?
Yeah, the biggest and strongest looking one is attacking you right now. Yes.
Okay, good, because I want his head.
And missing so far.
And missing
I'm
horribly.
sorry, Jasper.
But anyway, it is Aaron's turn. You said magic missile. Make your spell casting check.
I'm a go ahead and see if I can do that because I'm retarded and just now realized I have sleep.
Okay. How did sleep
That's
work?
that seems in character for Aaron.
Oh, motherfucker. I rolled a 13 and 4 for that magic missile. I rolled a 1 for that sleep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fail. So
That's going... Alright. Sleep works. If I pass the spellcasting check, which I could have if my luck wasn't terrible, apparently. If they're level 2 or less, they fall asleep.
yep, it's a real good spell. Only you cast it in the
And
first round. Sad.
yeah, I am
Sag.
bad at this game. What can I say?
It's a learning. It's just getting used to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's very
guess
different from
it should have been my first instinct.
I mean, seems to me it's all chance.
There's a lot of chance, but I mean,
No, I need to roll harder.
Yeah.
Should have like bathed my dice in 4-leaf clovers before.
or holy water.
Uh,
I'm a
where
Um,
is
priest. I
the
gotta
wizard
play the
mishap
part.
table? Because I have to roll on that now.
okay, so next is Jasper. You count down to 4.
Hold up.
What?
I have to roll a d12
Why is that?
because I didn't fail the spellcasting check. I rolled a 1.
That is
Oh, what does that mean? What do you have to do?
It means
miscast.
7. You lose the ability to cast a random spell on each of your turns until you pass a DC 12 Constitution check.
Is that how that works? Holy shit. 46.
There, according to this, there's like a wizard mishap table if you critically fail.
Well,
Like if you just fail, you can't cast that until you rest. But if you critically fail, you have to roll on the wizard mishap table a d12, and then some bullshit happens.
And so you rolled a 7.
Which is Spellworm. You lose the ability to cast a random spell on each of your turns until you pass a DC 12 Constitution check. So, I am going to be even more useless than I was, and I can't cast sleep anymore. Great.
I must say, I'm feeling the brutality now.
I told you.
It's fine.
Oh, is
We
this
could roll
supposed
new
to be a
ones.
brutal game?
Shut up, Lucius.
All right. It is Ulysses' turn.
I swing again with my mace. I'm enjoying myself. There is a smile of pure pleasure in this battle as I look this great monstrosity in the eye. I'm a swinging my mace.
All right. Make your attack roll.
1d20 plus 3, right? Yeah. I rolled a 9.
What's the net result? Is it 9?
Yeah.
That is a miss. Berserker time.
Let's
Uh,
do this, Berserker.
3 berserkers attacking Lucius again. Actually, the one that knocked down Jasper steps over
Jasper.
and runs towards Alara.
Laura has 4 left because of that damage.
Okay, so that's a hit on Lucius. What's the AC of Alara?
14.
All right, that's a miss. So, Lucius, you are taking. What's that? Results. You're gonna take 3 points of damage.
Just but a
Just a
scratch.
flesh wound.
Yes.
Just but a flesh wound.
Just but a scratch.
I'll bite your legs off.
Bite your legs off. All right, so yeah, the other ones miss. Next is Alara. She is in melee range. I think you have disadvantage in melee, assuming this game works like other games.
Man, I
Which
really
I
wish.
don't know for sure that it does, but I'm going to say it does right now anyway, because I think it makes sense. If she uses that, she can obviously switch weapons.
Oh shoot! Is it her turn?
It is Alara's turn, yes.
Okay, sorry. I missed all. I'm sorry. What's her options?
She's in melee combat range now. She can attack with
Mm-hmm.
her bow if she wishes. She will have disadvantage because she's in melee with ranged, or she can switch to whatever melee weapon she has and not have disadvantage.
She has a dagger, so I guess she will attack with the dagger. Yes. Okay.
All right. Roll an attack roll. I believe this is finesse still, so you can use your dexterity modifier.
It says N. What does N mean?
N.
Yeah. If F means finesse.
Oh, that's a good question. I assumed that meant finesse. Let me see where weapons is. Come on, why can't you tell me? N means it's near range, so it means it's talking about its thrown ability. So that's how far you can throw it.
Oh, okay. But if you roll for melee, it's still dexterity.
F actually means far.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, and so that's naturally the far weapons lose effectiveness at close range, and vice versa for the melee, or for the near ranged. Okay, so melee dagger. So she does a 1d20 plus 3. I think. Yes.
Yep.
Wow. 20.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
That is a 1d4. 1d4.
I think I might be wrong about the damage, and it just does the straight damage. But whatever.
Yeah, she doesn't have any modifiers for damage. She got a 2.
All right. She pokes it in the gut, and it's bleeding out, but it's still standing. But it does seem to be very hurt. This one looked like one of the weaker ones. Next is whatever your name is, Aaron. I believe you have to roll on your mishap. I don't know if it's at the beginning of your round or the end of your round that you have to roll to fail. Do you know?
I don't know.
Mana.
It just says on each of your turns. I'm sure it'll be covered in turn order. I'm gonna roll now, if that's okay.
Mana.
It says on each of your turns. It doesn't say when. But roll. Okay, let's just say it's at the beginning, I guess. So D12. Make a Constitution check.
Is a 16.
All right, so you don't lose a spell, and Okay, well, I guess it's over now, so you're fine.
Yeah. Hooray.
And so you don't lose any
Come on.
spells. So what spell would you like to cast?
Okay, so how many of these things are left?
There are 3 total. One is like very weak in front
I'm
of
up
you
for it.
next to Alara. There's 2 more in the room that you can't really see.
Okay, I am going to get the one in front of Alara because I like having people in front of me to absorb damage, and it would be sad if one of those went away.
Just a battle question. You're allowed to move and attack in one turn, right? It doesn't matter the order.
All I know is that it says that you're allowed 1 action. I don't know if you're allowed to move and I'm guessing you're allowed to move and attack. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that would make most sense.
You're also allowed to double move, if I remember correctly.
Because that's what
Your standard.
that's definitely what Baldur's 3 does. Baldur's Gate 3 does.
Yeah, it's they usually in all of these games allow movement and attacking. I think 3.5 and Pathfinder get a little more complex with it because if you take a movement, you can only do and you want to attack, you can only do 1 attack, but if you don't move at all or you only take a 5-foot step or whatever, you can do a full attack action, in which case you can, depending on how high level you are, you get up to 4 attacks.
I kind of want to draw like a bunch of
Yeah,
5
okay.
foot
Combat
on the ground and see how awkward this would be in real life.
Right. Yeah, so it is true. Characters can take 1 action and move near on their turn, splitting up the movement however they want. They can move near again if they don't take an action. So yes, Hildir was correct. Exactly. You can take 2 movements, or you can make a movement and an action. Hooray. Anyway, it is, yeah, so are you going to cast Magic Missile then? Or something?
Yeah, I am going to magic missile the one near Alarol. Luckily, I get advantage. Are you shitting me? Okay, that's actually +2, +4. That's still 15.
Okay. Then you succeed.
Nice.
And you don't need to roll damage because this thing is you shoot out your magic missile and it pops it straight in the head and it explodes and gets blood all over everything, including Alara, and right in front of you. You have effectively unsettled her a lot now.
So she turns and glares at you.
You're welcome.
She gives you the finger.
I'll give Alara a luck token for that. And next up is okay. So we dropped Jasper down to 3 rounds, and it is now Lucius's turn again.
I hear the voice of my God. She says something to me. Yes, my God.
Hey, Soder.
I shall stop playing with my prey. I rolled to attack again.
Roll to attack.
Let's see. 20. Come on, app. Look out for me here. You're making me look bad. Fuck you, app.
Missing again.
Yes, it's a 7. What the hell? I haven't gotten above a 10 with these freaking.
I wish I could help, dude.
I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, that's a miss. So Berserkers again, both attacking Lucius.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, guess what? You got a hit on you. Only
Oh,
one.
that's
Though.
great.
You take 4 more damage.
Well, I got 1 HP.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
Elara's turn. Does she want to move and attack or not do anything? Remember that luck token can be spent on other people too. It doesn't have to be spent on yourself.
Oh. So, what can it? I mean, what can I do? What can I use it to do in battle? I guess. Oh,
You reroll.
like for
something.
someone else's,
It's just a reroll.
like for someone else's attack roll. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Someone else's attack roll. Someone else's spellcasting check.
Okay. She spends her luck token on Lucius to roll again.
Aw.
Okay.
I really hope you didn't waste this, because then I'm gonna feel bad.
Like as far as I know, you're our best attacker because I'm dead or I'm dying.
Oh, how many turns do we have left on him?
3.
Okay. What the frick?
I missed. Luck token wasted. All right.
What the hell is going on?
All right. We're speed
I missed
running
physical
death.
dice.
All
I'm gonna
right.
die.
So, it is now. Well, I already did the berserker thing, so you still take those 4 damage. But it is Alara's turn.
All right, Alara's turn. She.
Actually, I probably shouldn't have allowed that because we already concluded that turn, so I shouldn't allow that. So actually, that luck token works.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Well, the
Well, okay.
outcome was
So
the
she's
same,
still.
so
Yeah, you know what? Hindsight 2020. Okay, so she moves. Is she with her bow, short bow? Is she able to get full damage from where she is on the?
She can get very good damage on the wall. You know, I mean, if the
Oh,
arrow sticks in
okay.
it.
So what if she moves? Oh, what if she moves out too far to good far damage, and then shoots a shot? Is that allowed?
Sorry, I didn't understand what you said there.
You can move and attack, right? So she can do one move and one attack. What if she moves away into far range?
She can't get into far range.
Oh, okay.
But she needs to move into the room to be able to hit them at all because they're both on the far side of. The wall's blocking her, so she has to get into the room. So
Oh shoot, yeah. She has to walk in, step gingerly over my body, and then come in with a dagger, right? That's probably our best move. So
dagger or bow.
let's do that.
All right. So she moves right here, I'll say. It won't snap to the spot I want, but there, that's fine.
Yeah, flanks them. Yeah, flanks the group of. Oh, I was almost going to say orcs, but berserkers, Nautilus faces, and she uses her dagger. So she does a dexterity check. Let me see it again. She has a +3, so that is a roll. 1d20 +3. Oh, nope. She got a 7 total.
All right, that's a miss.
Oh,
Nice.
luck token.
Okay.
Luck token. Well, wait. Should I spend it now? You know what? I'm going to save the luck token. She doesn't do much damage. Next.
You know who does do much damage? All right. Well, anyway, it's R on the Unsettling's turn. Did you lost your magic missile, right? Or no, you didn't. You won. You did that. All right, we're good. So do you want to move into the room so you can see things?
Does that make me closer to the things that are swinging axes?
Yes, but you can't see them right now.
Oh, then yes.
Okay. So we'll move you there. I'll assume you want to be further away than that, I guess. So you go there next to this filthy pool. What do you wish to do? Magic missile again?
I am going to. Well, I can't sleep. Oh. Unfortunately, that is the most useful thing I can do.
Alright, make your spellcasting check. Excuse me.
Barring something stupid like running up and trying to fixed object their axe.
Can you cast heal at all?
I cannot.
That is your job, my friend.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm not gonna bother to roll the second for advantage. That was a 19.
Alright, good deal. Roll damage.
Man, if only I could add my int to this.
This critical success. Actually, hold on. I think it's critical successes, so you might want to. Yeah, if you should roll anyway, just to see if you get a critical success.
No, good point. Nope.
All right.
2.
All right. You pelt this one. And he feels pain, presumably.
I unironically might be better off just throwing a rock at them.
Did you want to hit the bigger one or the smaller one?
Whichever one looks like it's the most hurt.
They both look unharmed right now.
Then the smaller one.
All right, good deal. So you hit that one and he goes "Ah!" in pain.
How was that again?
Ah!
Perfect.
All right. Down to 2 rounds for Jasper. It's now Lucius's turn.
Lucius is muted. You are muted, sir. Also, quick warning.
Yeah, we're getting there.
6 minutes until I really have to get going.
Same here.
Yeah, this was a failure of a session, but that's okay.
No, come on.
It's fun. I actually
don't-
want to play more of this.
I never
I
expect to
don't-
finish these things anyway because they take so long. So
Yeah, that's true.
So one shot. The rule of thumb is 1 shots or 2 shots.
That's true. That's a fair point.
And
we barely got anywhere.
also, I don't consider TPKs to be failures of a session.
No, I just think because we didn't get progressed as far as I had hoped. That's okay. I mean, if you guys all died, that would be then. I mean, I'd be sad for you, I guess, but that would be. I would consider that.
that would also be hilarious and entertaining. So
it's
Could you
probably the best
explain?
thing. I mean, it's not like we're attached to these pre-made characters.
Yeah, I just wanted it to go. I needed to go faster, and I didn't make it work out. That's all. Anyway.
That's cool. We know how it works now. We can go faster next time.
Yep. All right, but what are you doing, Stony?
How does turn undead work?
You make a spellcasting check.
But it says undead in near charisma, I'm guessing, versus spellcasting check.
hold on, you're gonna cast that thing on me?
Well, so first of all, okay, so turn undead. You rebuke undead creatures, forcing them to flee. You must present a holy symbol to cast this spell. Undead creatures within near of you must make a charisma check versus your spellcasting check. If a creature fails by 10 plus points and is equal to or less than your level, it is destroyed. Otherwise, on a fail, it flees from you for 5 rounds.
Are these technically undead?
They do not look undead to you.
Okay.
They just look like weird, gross creatures.
Then I will cast Cure Wounds on my. Can I see? Can I see Jasper?
He's right next to you on the ground, bleeding.
I cast Cure Wounds on Jasper.
All right, make a spell casting check.
For the love of all that is holy and pure, this thing better stop fucking me. 1d20 plus what is it? 3.
What a lovely incantation.
I agree.
13.
For all that is holy, this thing had better stop fucking me.
I rolled a 13. I think that's a success.
That is a success. So roll 2d6 and see how helpful he gets.
Wait, healing me was an option this whole time?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a great sword, guys. My first and only attack split a guy in half. What are you guys
I rolled
doing?
a 9.
I was wondering why they weren't healing you.
I was in the throes of battle, my friend. You're gonna have to forgive me.
So it fails all around. It's all right. It's all right, Stug.
I rolled a 9.
Well, I am thoroughly entertained. So that's ultimate goal of any of these anyway. So
You're not wrong. The point is for you guys to have fun.
I rolled a 9.
All right, you get 9 hit points. You are no longer dying. You are now conscious
Ooh.
and up to 9 hit points.
gosh,
Jazz,
right.
I'm still on my knee with my holding myself up by my mace, bleeding out because I have 1 HP.
Oh shoot! Do I have anything? I don't have any spells, huh?
Nah, that's
It's just all
fine.
attack.
If I don't die, I'll
Anyway,
heal
I
myself
mean,
next
okay. In
round.
this last minute, do I get a turn, or was I down
We'll
already?
see. You might get a turn. Give me a second. So I got to attack Lucius twice. Ilara's on deck. That's actually a critical hit. Lucius.
Oh, now you want to get the good rules, huh, Stud?
You take 4 damage, but it doesn't matter. You're at 0. Yeah, I guess I do. Roll a d4 and add your Constitution bonus for me, Stony.
So roll a d4 because I have nothing in Constitution. Let's see what the
I
dice
have
guys do for me.
I have rations. I could try to shove food in his mouth, see if that does anything.
I'm not Luffy. It's not gonna work. I rolled a 3.
All right, you have what's your Constitution modifier?
0.
Okay, so you have 3 rounds until you die.
Nice.
You can make I forget which check it is, but like you can stabilize him and make him not dying anymore. I'll have to double check how it works. Fuck.
I think that falls under int.
It probably would fall under int, yeah. Where is it? 88. That's the page. Yeah, it's an intelligence check. Anyway, but
if you guys want to continue, here are my and Alara's character sheets. If you guys want to continue as of this moment, because I really have to go.
Well, here it's gonna be your turn anyway. Just roll an attack roll for Alara and yourself, and in the meantime, Aaron, you also do whatever you feel like doing.
If the things are on Lucius.
This is for Alara.
That's a miss.
And then this one. Okay, hold on. And this one is for me. It's 5. Oh, plus 6. Oh, God damn. What are these rolls?
Misses. All right.
All right.
That's what
well,
I'm saying, man.
All right. Well, I think we fall to the creepy berserkers. Ultimately, I think we leave Iran. We leave Iran just standing in the corner, going, guys, guys.
Well, he's
Well,
gonna
we
make
could
a great meal.
we could technically pick up this up later. So give the character sheets and let's just finish
Yes.
this
So
combat, and then maybe in a future stream we can try and finish up this little mini adventure.
so post it in Arthedyne, I think, as that's the channel for this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I really have to get going. So thanks for holding another session. Thanks for preparing all this again, Stug.
No
And
worries.
goodbye, internet. If there's
Bye-bye.
anyone watching, remember to like and subscribe.
Soda is here.
It's
All right, you guys, toodaloo. Toodaloo, guys.
Bye-bye. Thanks for
Bye,
playing.
Equa.
See you next week.
See ya.
I do have to go too, Stud.
That's fine. Send your character as well.
I will.
Hildir and I'll finish this combat for you.
I'm sorry, guys.
No worries.
This is fun though. It's a lot different. I like that we've been playing a lot of different systems. It gets me very into the whole tabletop thing.
Yeah, I think we'll get after this session. I got a much better understanding of how to play this game, so it'll be much more efficient next time too. So I'm happy about that. But yeah.
All right, guys. You guys have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Hildir, let's finish this up quickly. RN is, I'm assuming, going to do a...
Yes. So the question is, are they like tearing at Lucius's corpse, or are they going after Jasper?
They look like they're turning their attention to Jasper.
Is there a mechanic to delay turn? Because okay, yeah, I'll wait a turn. I will magic missile the short one again.
Okay, make your spellcasting check.
Advantage, save me. Okay. Yeah, 16 natural plus 22.
Good deal. That is definitely a success. Roll your damage.
3 points to the small one.
Okay, that one, it's still standing, but it looks really, really hurt. It looks like it's barely hanging on. Pelts it straight in the side. Next will be, I guess it is Lucius's turn. So, yeah. So he goes down, counts down a little bit. It's Berserker's turn. They're attacking. One of them, the big one's now attacking Alara, while the little one's going for Jasper. That's a hit on Jasper and a miss on Alara. So D10. 1 damage to Jasper. So he's down to 8 hit points. It's now Alara's turn. She's gonna actually step forward a bit and I think attack an opportunity or thing. She's just gonna stab the big guy. That's a miss, sadly. Jasper is now actually going to step towards the big guy and make a big swing at him. Natural 20. So that's a D12 if I'm not mistaken. And that is a kill. So he slices this big guy in half. Big guy is down. Jasper goes down to 1. Oh, excuse me, Aaron, I forgot about you. My bad. So you can make it.
I'm gonna run and try and stabilize Lucius.
Good deal. Make an intelligence check.
On the table. 21.
That's a success. He's unconscious, but he's no longer bleeding out. So you know, put him on a gurney or whatever, wrap up his wounds, patch him up a little bit, and he is stabilized. So he's okay now.
If slightly greasier.
If slightly greasier.
You are not imagining that, Soda.
You're not imagining that. Originally, the image was a female dwarf without a beard, but Lord Cameron did some editing work on it and gave it a beard, thankfully, so it is now a proper lady dwarf.
You have a whole list of assorted fantasy titties we're getting through.
Yep.
Based on some random Discord nonsense. What are we gonna do next? Like Iron Golem titties?
I think we gotta stop with the titties at some point, but we can. But you said it. Now we've got to do Iron Golem titties. Now we've got to do it.
I'm not sure we do have to stop.
Okay, fine. I guess we can just keep running through all the different species of titties. Anyway, this really tiny guy is attacking Jasper again, but he misses. It's now Elara's turn. She's stepping forward, gonna stab at this guy. And that is a hit, and he's dead. She stabs it straight in the head, in the neck, and it falls over. And you're all wounded, you're all worse for wear, but you are all standing, or at least you're alive. And
Okay.
you are now prepared to explore the rest of this thing. After a little bit of a resting period, I suppose. But thank you for watching.
Okay. Well,
thank you for watching, Soder. You're the only one who got around to it today. Incidentally, I'll tell you this now, but I'm gonna post it in Katie's Discord. We are thinking about on our one shots bringing in older titties. We are thinking about bringing
I was just thinking that Kraken titties.
All right, create a new spreadsheet.
The holder titties, you could just replace the eyes.
I guess so. That's
so the holder himself could be a titty.
That's true. He got a big.
They're already circular.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It can't see, but it can seduce. That's instead of eye stalk rays, every one of the rays is an attempt at seduction.
Got a milk beam.
A milk beam. It just squirts. That's so disgusting. Yeah, so we're thinking of bringing on for these one shots. By definition, we're going to be missing some of our players. So if you're interested in joining for one shots, do let us know, and we'll bring you into the Discord server. I guess I'm gonna have to tell Dracus that too, and Katie, of course. It can see Deuce. But yeah, so that's sort of the idea. So we're gonna be doing a bunch of different one shots of different systems. Whenever people are missing, so we can bring on guests, and they'll probably be cycling through depending on who's missing, and trying to keep it at a player limit. I think the player limit will basically be decided by whoever's GMing that session. Awesome. And so for me, I think I'm going to keep it to 5 or 6, but and I think I'm going to recommend that to Heel Deer here, but yeah, well, can you do 11:30 Eastern?
On Saturdays. Granted, we've got a whole. We are amassing a whole list of people who want in.
Yeah, we are. We've got. I know Dracus wants in. I do want to invite Zero Flux to Albert. We've got on the list. Lord Cameron wants wants in. I might invite It's Just Abby too, but he's in Australia along with Bilbo. I'd like to get Bilbo. Maybe they both of them are both Australians, I believe. I don't know if any of you know It's Just Abby. He doesn't really appear in the chat much anymore, but I talk to him a lot on Twitter.
I think you have to. You might do a split screen thing, where you have like half of it upside down. Just
You're right. I actually
we're getting Bilbo in.
he one time in our Twitter interactions, our DMs, he was we were talking about, I don't know, mayonnaise or something. I forget what it was, or some kind of product. And
Vegemite.
it doesn't matter. It was something we both have, Americans and Australians, or at least the general product is. But we were asking we were talking about what products we both have, and I go, oh, you don't have this brand. This is probably what your brand is. If I posted the same brand image but upside down. That was the joke. But yeah, so okay, that sounds good, Soder. I mean, yeah, as long as you can play, and as you can see, in general, I don't mind if you have to leave a little early. I'm trying to keep a consistent. I'm trying to keep it to a 3-hour session as best I can. We've gone over a lot of times though. So, hopefully it won't butt up against too many plans for people, but we'll see who we can get in. But yeah, oh, Tidge is in the thing too. That'd be cool. I should extend it to him as well. But I just realized, yeah. So anyway, that's the plan. I don't want to keep.
We could do a whole police academy-esque session where we just like filter out everyone who wants to play. Just have like an 8-person session. We all role.
Awesome.
We all role play like drill sergeant, like anyone who just trains. You have what it takes to join the adventures. Okay, we watch Full Metal Jacket.
I have not watched that movie. I need to. Put it on the list. Yeah, so I think having a rotating guest session would be pretty fun for these one shots. So yeah, all right. Yeah, I think it'll be a good time. And of course, if any of you guys, I'll even extend the offer to you guys as well. To I think, if I guess I'm assuming if we're okay with it, anyone who wants to run a one shot for us, that'd be fine too. I wouldn't mind having the guest be the DM either. Hell, if JMac offers to run his game for us, that'd be kick ass. I'd be totally down for that. So yeah. But I don't think it will, but that'd be pretty cool. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'll cut the stream off there. Thank you for joining us, Soder. Sad we had to lose Lucy so soon, and of course, fun combat though. I'm surprised this mini adventure put 6 berserkers in there. Those things are strong. I actually debuffed them a little bit because I was like, partially uh for the fact that it felt like they were way too strong. But also, frankly, I lowered their AC a tad because I was like, I don't know why they'd be wearing leather in here. I feel like they shouldn't be wearing leather. But so I just took off their leather armor and gave them an AC at whatever it was, 11, I think.
I think it's gotta be this. I think you need like a sacrificial stream for this game just to kind of set the tone.
Yeah.
Just like you can't go through this like you're the heroes. You're gonna have to think tactically. Everyone else is gonna be stronger than you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I shouldn't have debuffed them. But I rolled a d10. Their hit points were listed as 10 in the rules. I rolled a d10 for each of them to see how many hit points they have. One of them actually had 10 hit points from it, but yeah, maybe I should have just left it all at 10. Everyone would have died. But yeah, get used to the grit of the game. I feel like as you get closer to what I think the max level is like 10. If you get to level 10, I think you're pretty solid. But um, yeah.
Hey, Kitty.
Oh, hey, Katie. Sorry, we're done. We're basically finished. But I guess I was telling Soder that we're thinking of bringing on guests for these one shots in the future. So, like, because Dracus I know wanted to hop on the stream last week, and I never responded in Discord. I should have, but I didn't. Um,
Which we can just have this conversation in Discord.
yeah. So anyway, I'm going to bring it up in the Discord and offer people to join these one shots in the future. I'm going to keep the One Ring main game. I'm going to keep that one with the main people. Okay, so Katie doesn't want to play. All right. Oh no, you're referring to the end of the stream. That's what that no is. Delays and all that.
There's a significant delay. It's taken me a second to get used to.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to see if I can reduce the delay. I wonder if that's even possible. Apparently BMO did it for his stream. I was on his Thursday stream for a little while. So I'll have to see if I can fix that because I hate the delay being so bad. But yeah. So anyway, I'll bring that up in the Discord in your Discord server, Katie. So we can chat there about it. I guess Sketch is probably the only one that doesn't know we're thinking about this. We should probably tell him.
We should probably let Sketch know.
I'm sure he'll be fine with it. Yeah. Anyway, I think we'll cut the stream there. Thank you for watching, Soder. I've said that like 3 times now. Thank you for watching, Soder. Thank you for joining us at the end, even if it was only for a little bit, Katie. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.